Hello everybody, welcome to my vlog. My name is Kawes Ahmed, and today we woke up to news of having lost somebody very important. And this message goes to all Africans, all East Africans. Yesterday we lost President Magufuli, John Pembe Magufuli, the president of Tanzania. He was suffering from a cardiac problem. That's what they say. And he's dead now. So may his soul rest in peace. And to all Tanzanians, please stay strong. We are here, brothers and sisters, looking out for you. And we say that hard times will pass and life will move on and continue. And I want to remind everybody out there that please stay safe, put on your mask and sanitize always, and don't touch your face, because COVID-19 is still here. Okay, all right. So today I wanted to talk about something that we've been discussing, me and my sister, for some time now, no years. This has been the impact of COVID-19 to the communities, also to the people at large. You see, COVID-19 hit us, and it really disrupted a lot of things. The whole of last year, because I'm a digital marketer, the whole of last year I don't think I did anything. There was no business at all. We were in lockdown for over 4 months, and nothing was really moving, even the border guys. And we were stuck at home for a long time. This has really impacted a lot of people in different ways, financially, economically, socially. Even the families have been disrupted at some point. Yeah, there's been a rise of domestic violence. There's been a rise of abuses in the community. There's been a lot of bankruptcies that have gone down, and very many companies and industries and personalities and individual businesses that have closed down. So COVID-19 has not been easy, but this is 2021. We hope for the best since the vaccine is here. And it's in Uganda already. People have already started vaccinating, starting with the minister last week, and some other dignitaries and members of parliament. And they say it's going to start with medical workers, which is safe, for them to get vaccinated. But my issue that I wanted to go through is the impact of COVID-19 on our mental health. You see, students have not been going to school. They have not gone to school the whole year, almost the whole of last year. And most of them have forgotten what they were learning at school. They don't know, they don't remember anything. And like I've said, a lot has been going down, because we had COVID-19, but we already had the effects of global warming. So global warming was already impacting on the economy. Then we get COVID-19. Now everything stands on a halt. You're already broke. Now COVID-19, it was just a mess. So the thing is, COVID-19 has a mental impact on our mental health. So today I wanted to discuss how deep and how this has affected Ugandans in general. And the few things that I'm going to go through will be relating to some of the members of the society, because this is something very important to address. However, it is very absurd and very bad that Uganda as a country has not come out to and different ministries of government and different arms of government to come and talk about the mental health of Ugandans and the impact of COVID-19 and how to address these issues, because they've been on a rise and they're still rising, because COVID-19 is still here, it's still killing people, and the effects of COVID-19 are still impacting us. In Uganda, we still under curfew whenever it reaches, it clocks to 9 p.m. in the evening. We have to be in house. Nobody's allowed to move. The bars have not been opened. Some of the businesses are still finding a way to operate again, and tourism has been impacted, which is the biggest foreign exchange earner in the country. So it's just been a lot that is going down. So I wanted to talk about those impacts of COVID-19 on our mental health today, and see if we can discuss it together in the comments below. Okay, please like and subscribe, and I would like to hear and see your comments down in the comments section, and you can guide me, tell me anything that you think about this topic that we're going to discuss today with me, or just tell us your story. I would love to hear. I'll be commenting and replying to everybody that reaches out. Otherwise, I would like everybody that watches this video to subscribe and like, because the issue that I'm going to talk about is really important. To all Tanzanians, I tell you, please stay strong. It's a hard time, but you get through it, and we are here for you in the East African community and the black people as whole. Please stay strong, and we'll see a brighter day tomorrow. So let's talk about the signs that show that a person is suffering from mental health issues. We need to know, how do you tell that you are suffering from mental health issues? The thing is, if you have a feeling of anxiety, either you feel low, or you feel sad, or despair constantly and persistently, and it persistently lasts for over 2 weeks or longer. If you're feeling anxiety, feeling low, feeling sad, despair, and it's constant, it's persistent for almost 2 weeks, then you might be suffering from a mental health issue. And absence of performing normally in a day, if you feel like your performing levels or your way of doing stuff is a bit low, you might be, on your day-to-day tasks, you might be suffering from a mental health illness, which can be addressed. We have health centers in Uganda for mental health. If you need to see any doctor, you need to see a psychologist, psychiatrist, and other guys. I'm not a specialist in that, but you need to see maybe a specialist, like a psychologist, to talk about some issues. You see, in African society and community, we are strong-headed. We don't believe in mental health issues. I don't know why is that, because we are taught from day one to suppress our emotions. A man is not supposed to cry when he suffers anything. We are not, in the community, in the black community, most of them, men are not supposed to cry, because it's a sign of weakness, and we are not supposed to display emotions, even love emotions, public. So you have to withhold a lot of tension, and this has affected us so much that when we have mental health issues, most of the people cannot even stand and talk about them. We cannot even talk about the mental health issues that are affecting us in our communities. And I'm telling you, this is so important. You see how currently Meghan and Prince Harry were talking about their issues about the mental health when they were still in the UK. You cannot tell how much it is affecting you until somebody comes out, or you get an outblow where you end up doing something weird or something out of the ordinary. People have ended up committing suicide. Most people have carried out domestic violence. Some people have abused their women, their kids, because of these mental health issues. And these issues have to be addressed before we get an outburst that is going to turn out to be violent or to affect the nation as whole. So I know that most of the kids in Uganda that have gone back to school are suffering from mental health issues. Some of them, not everybody, because their communities, their parents have already been suffering from this for some time now. And during the COVID-19, there's been an increase of mental health issues. So let's talk about these issues and try to break down the few signs that shows that somebody is suffering from mental health issues. So number one, if you're continuously underperforming at work, at school, or at anything, and you know your performance has always been better, but you're underperforming and it's been there for it's been persistent for almost 2 weeks, you might be suffering from a mental health issue, or failure to cook anything properly. You know, if you cannot, you're always burning your food now. You're always, if you cannot cook anything properly, it is also a sign that you might be suffering from mental health issues. Difficulty in getting out of bed when you should. Let's say you have to wake up by 9 or by 8 or 6, but you're finding it hard to always wake up, in the usual time that you used to wake up, and you're really finding it very hard to wake up. You need to talk to somebody, because it's very, very important that we address these issues before they get out of hand. Not carrying out personal hygiene if you're not showering enough, or you're not taking care of yourself. This is also a sign. Feeling tired or having little energy. Always getting a lot of fatigue and feeling tired and not having energy to do anything, and you don't feel yourself. Then you need to consider checking yourself for a mental health issue, or talking to somebody to see if you can find a solution to get back to your old self, your real normal self. The other thing is if you're being uncharacteristically easily annoyed or irritable, it is if you quickly get out of if you quickly get angry and get an outburst and start reacting and stuff, you have to consider seeing a medical specialist to talk to and see if you can seek a remedy as soon as possible. Worrying about different things and seeing no positivity in any outcome. If you're becoming more of a pessimist, and you've lost hope and everything, because it starts like that, then you lose meaning of life, then you lose meaning of the purpose of living, then things get out of hand. Feelings of helplessness, of hopelessness, with a tendency to blame oneself for all these feelings. If you're just too hopeless, you're helpless and you're hopeless, it's just too much, and maybe you're hearing these noises that you cannot do anything or anything. These things, they happen to us, but we need to seek medical attention or quickly before they get out of hand. Lack of life satisfaction is, for example, feeling that life is not worth living, or you'll be better off dead. I know that due to COVID-19, most people are feeling like that. I'm better off dead. What am I doing now? It's just hopeless. I lost my business. I've lost my wife due to domestic violence or anything. Maybe because I don't have a job anymore and stuff like that. You need to consider seeking seeing a specialist to look at all of this. Having thoughts of committing suicide. If you just want to kill yourself, you don't want to live anymore, you're there and you're feeling you're better off dead. Guys, this is very, very important. This is why I'm talking about it, because we've all been down, and some people have really gone down a dark path. When they're feeling down, it really digs deep and it packs hard, and they lose sense of being, the meaning of life. They start getting suicidal ideas. They end up abusing stuff, drugs, women, or children, or anything. Okay, then there is also, if you're having a physical illness, and when you're getting sick, a disability can increase stress or anxiety or lack of low mood. If you're having physical illnesses or disability, and increasing stress, all of that. So guys, this is it. This is the message that I want to put out there. You see, we make these videos to see that we can put out some message that is very important, that people can pick up and use. And we want to share this because we want to better our lives, but also better the lives of everybody that watches our videos. So how is COVID-19 impacting people, with mental health, in a mental health way? How is it impacting people? Let me read you something that we came up with COVID-19 has created hypervigilance in people. Hypervigilance is a result of people fearing unknown or uncertainty. In terms of COVID-19, feeling uncertain about the spread of the disease and how it's going to impact their mental or physical health, financial burden, lifestyle, and so forth. The uncertainty raises anxiety in healthy individuals as well as those with pre-existing mental health conditions. Average age on consent for mental health is mid-20s. So if you're in mid-20s, you're prone to getting mental health. Depression is recurrent in nature, although some individuals suffer from major isolated incidences of depression. The vast majority of people experience clusters of depression with increasingly frequent episodes as they age. So if you're mid-20s and you're getting a little bit of depression, that is the age where mostly start from. So if you're under the 20s, you're prone to this, and these are the, by this age you're under working community or the middle class or the workers, the people that are serving, in the army, at schools, as teachers, as elders or as family members. So mid-20s, you might suffer from a little bit of depression. Like I've said, a few people will suffer from major depressions, which worse. However, now since you know about these issues, you need to seek for medical attention as soon as possible. If you feel that there's a few things that I've talked about are describing who you are and affecting you right now, you need to seek for medical attention. I know that COVID-19 has affected us a lot, but we need to move on, and we need to find remedies for all the things that we've been going through. It's better to know and treat the disease before it gets out of hand, and live happily. All right, thank you very much, guys, for watching. It's been wonderful to go through these things together. It is something that my sister wanted us to talk about for a long time, and I've been wanting to find time to talk about it. But I would like to thank everybody that has stayed until now, and please like and subscribe and go through the please like and subscribe and comment down below. I'll be very happy when I see the numbers growing. I've started to vlog almost on a daily basis to see how this thing can go, and I would like to get all the support I can get today or get from anybody. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be putting up a new video hopefully tomorrow, and we can continue the conversation. So please comment and let me hear from you and what you're doing to fight mental health in your family or in your peers. I'd like to know, and that would be great. So thank you very much. I remain Kawesa Ahmed. See you next time. Have a good day. Bye.